This is the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us here in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. I can feel it coming pretty soon. The Ace Cosby joke of the day. There's Ace over there, our engineer. At the Omaha Steak Sports Desk, currently chuckling. It's Chick McGee. Thank you very much.
So Ace is a genius, a comedian. Just hearing about it, I'm laughing. The poll is up. What would you rather hear? Baby Shark, do the Freddy, or they've added a third category.
Your own eulogy?
Nope, just please stop. And just please stop is leading with 47%. Baby Shark, 41%. Do the Freddy, 13%.
It does invalidate.
No accounting for taste. That's Josh Arnold weighing in over there. Christy Lee, of course, is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. Now,
I don't know what's more frightening, what you just said, that you believe it, or
Baby Shark is
you just dismiss.
Baby Shark is super annoying, and it's everywhere. And now there's going to be
the Freddy.
A Baby Shark cereal, a Baby Shark animated cartoon. And the cereal thing, apparently, it appears that it's not going to have little baby sharks in it.
Well, we can't tell.
No, it doesn't. It looks like just blue discs of marshmallows.
So it's just called Baby Shark.
Yeah.
It seems cheap to me.
What would you rather buy, Baby Shark or little blue discs of marshmallows?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they should make an effort to have the little sharks in there. There should be at least a few.
I agree.
I think
you don't need one in every spoonful, but I mean, in a bowl, you'd want to have your little baby shark in there.
Maybe they'll come out with Oops, Just Sharks.
Oh.
What a great idea.
Oops, Just Berries or whatever that was.
You know, would it be cool if it's something in there turned the milk red?
Oh, like the shark attack.
Bleeding.
Shark Week.
Yeah, cereal for kids,
Yeah.
sure.
With lethal red dye number 2 or whatever that was they took away from us.
I'm sure they can find a safe red dye.
Beet juice.
Could you answer the NutriChops hotline, please?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
I hate to ruin your Shark Week celebration, but I know what I'm doing today.
What?
I'm going out buying me a Trevor Bauer's jersey. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, did you see what he did, man? He's like a bull shark. His manager tried to pull him out of the game. He took the ball and he threw it over center field fence.
Oh,
we heard
that's
that.
right.
That's the most gangster thing I've ever seen in Major League Baseball ever. The only way he could top it is next time his manager comes out to pull him off the mound, rather than throw the ball over the fence, wait till he gets within range, then plunk him. I swear to God. Then if your skipper gets up, charge him. This is just proof that no matter how much you get paid or no matter what you do for a job, everybody hates their boss. Especially bosses that micromanage like this Francona deck. Because if I'm pitching, the pitcher's mound is my workspace.
Is it?
Well, so why don't you just stay in the dugout hiding in your shade like the proud puss you are, Franconas? Yeah. Baseball managers are no different than any other supervisor. They're always spitting seeds, got food on their face, always thumping their dip cans like a steel-nosed woodpecker. Walking around bragging about how they used to do it better and telling dad jokes and bragging about, 3 months ago I put 2 bags of Polar Ice in my Yeti and last night I popped the lid and still had ice in it. I think it's the way I pack it. They're always wearing a hoodie, always wearing hoodies, even in the summer. Which proves they're cold-blooded dicks that'll backstab you right in the face.
Gee, Donnie.
Well, I don't blame Trevor Bauer, Christy, one bit for chucking that ball like a hand grenade. It's like when Randy comes. If Randy ever came out here, the loading dock, and tried to take a box out of my hands, I'd bury him in it. I swear to God. And only weird part of the video, if you watch it again, notice the second baseman. He's scared to death. He didn't know where Bowers was going to throw that ball. He seen him turn around. He starts to duck. It's almost like Bowers turned around and yelled, Oswald! I swear to God. And if baseball really wants to improve its ratings, I say anything goes when there's a pitching change now. It'd be more popular than USC. Attention, fans, if a manager is thrown into the stands, he's yours to keep.
Oh.
I swear to God. Or better yet, Bowers, next time Francona comes out to shame you in front of 50,000 fans, rather than throw the ball over the fence, leave a mud falcon on the mound.
Oh, Donnie.
I swear to God, man. And say, hey, Skip, rub this one up for your next pitcher.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to go.
All right. Well, Once again, Trevor Bauer heaved a ball into center field.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
pitcher's
not a
mound.
good thing. to
Either
do.
mad at himself or the manager.
And you asked the question, and I don't know the answer. Will there be a fine for that? I would think so.
I would think so, yeah.
You don't want to start that trend.
Bad behavior.
And fortunately,
Right.
as I said, he didn't hit some lady in the bleachers staring at her cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to. Well, just saying. Yeah,
We're
everybody's
on the wrong
everybody's-
side of this.
Everybody's okay. Okay, what's the right side of this?
Fans should be protected when they go see Major League Baseball games.
In the bleachers,
I'm just saying.
you should be paying attention
So they deserve it if they're in center field and getting hit that with a ball?
if they're not watching.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Center field.
Okay.
You can't put nets back there.
Why not?
Everybody wants to catch a home run.
Well, there's nets behind the plate.
It's a little bit different.
I'm just telling you. Those are the best seats in the house, behind no plate.
You need a net that. Why am I even arguing with this? It's like
I know,
arguing
it's like
with my
arguing
dog.
with my dog. Number 7. I know.
It's like arguing with my 3-year-old. We have Christy Lee at the Bobaton News Desk. Before we get back
Yes,
over there,
sir.
I want to remind you that we have a little poll up there. Would you rather hear Baby Shark or do the Freddy? Because Baby Shark, once again, turned into a cereal. And
With no sharks.
which
Yeah.
you'd think that they'd have to have sharks in there. And again, our idea to make sure that we pour the milk in, it turns red. Wouldn't kids love that? Don't you think? There's a shark attack going on in my cereal bowl.
Don't you think it would scare them?
35%.
Fairly grisly.
35% now want to hear Baby Shark. 12% want to hear Do the Freddy. 53% want us to stop.
The poll's invalid. That third question invalidates the poll. Take it down, put up a new one. You got to choose between the two. Maybe we should start the rumor that if you get the cereal, when you pour the milk on it, it turns blood red.
Yeah, why not?
No, why would you do that?
That's a brilliant idea. Maybe it's just one of the floating.
So it looks like you have a bowl full of blood.
Yes, exactly. Kids would love that.
Kids would love
No, I don't think they would.
or be
You're
psychologically
talking
imprinted.
about 3- and 4-year-old kids
I
that
have
eat
a
Baby
3-year-old,
Shark,
I
and
know.
she would like that.
Of course.
No, she
You
would.
would
You are
let her
crazy.
eat an implied bloody bowl of cereal.
It's a life lesson, mister.
You know what I have in my office? I have a box of Friday the 13th cereal in my
Yes.
office, and I think it makes the milk all red.
Oh,
And
can we?
bloody.
We can't open it though, because then it'll ruin it for you.
Yeah, I like to keep it in mint condition, but I do.
First of all, there was a Friday the 13th cereal.
It was a special sort of thing, yeah, that I think Funko had something to do with them.
Funko.
I'll go grab the box, 'cause I think it's just red rings.
I bet
And
it
it-
would then.
And yeah.
Well, it'd probably turn the milk pink.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
White and red do make pink.
yeah.
Well, it's still a
It's
great
all
idea.
pink inside. Remember that, Josh? Let's not forget that.
I've never forgotten that.
Speaking of
I have
pink,
it tattooed on my hand.
Just ask Count Chocula. Sometimes I do them just for Josh. Sometimes you got to do them just for
Oh,
Josh.
there it is. There's the Jason Voorhees cereal. Yeah. Yeah,
oh,
look
it's
at
called
this.
Jason Voorhees.
Let me see.
It's
yeah,
got,
it is red. Yeah.
It's called,
Yeah, that's going to turn it. That'll
yeah.
turn it.
And
pink.
it's like a Muppet baby, Jason Voorhees.
Yes, it's the Funko.
It's the fun.
Is that,
Are they
is that a
Korean?
real cereal?
Funko
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop.
Does it say that it's edible in there?
You know what? At one point, this was edible. Now that I'm shaking it, it is all one big block.
When did that come out?
I don't remember. I got it as a gift.
I have a couple of those Wheaties. Are
Yeah.
they Wheaties or Cheerios? The Super Bowl Redskins, the Redskins
really?
Yeah.
Super Bowls, and obviously they're very, very old, and that's all melted together too, or something.
If some of these like comic book stores or they have all kinds of different cereals like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know. But,
Oh, yeah,
but
this-
there's going to be an actual edible Baby Shark cereal. That's all we know. So, okay, let's move on here. Christy, what else is happening over there?
A man enjoying a day at the beach on Assateague Island off the coast of Maryland had his fun cut short after attempting to pet one of the park's wild horses.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen this video, but in spite of multiple signs warning against interacting with the animals, the horse, also called the, Chincoteague pony, was trying to mind his own business and let the man in his Speedo know it was not interested in his advances, and he gave him a swift kick to the groin, and I mean, it is dead on.
Oh,
it's
man.
gorgeous.
It's
It is just.
it is definitely horse wins.
Oh, boy.
Don't you love it when people see the signs and ignore them and then get their due?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It is.
And who hasn't wanted to kick a guy wearing a Speedo in the nuts anyway? or see a horse do it. Yeah, this is another classic video. We'll post this on the Bob and Tom social media websites, et cetera, and various other platforms. I think you'll get a big kick out of it.
Yeah, he got a big kick.
Yes,
Man, oh, man.
A California college student has uncovered a 65-million-year-old Triceratops skull.
Cool.
Sure, whatever you say.
23. You don't believe in dinosaurs either.
Nope. I don't
23-year-old
think they've got the bones together right. You know that.
Harrison Duran of UC Merced was working at a dig site in North Dakota's Badlands
Can you dig it?
when he and Mayville State
can
University professor and excavator Michael
I will
Cagelland
stab you in the face.
found what looked like petrified wood.
Oh.
After further digging, they discovered the find was a partial skull of a Triceratops, the fossil named Alice, after the owner of the private land where it was found.
And
the
we put this
Badlands.
bone here, and then this bone here, and then
I've
over
seen
here,
multiple
this bone.
discoveries of plant and
No.
dinosaur fossils in the past.
Those are bones from birds. Shut up and put them in there.
Cagelland said he
Okay.
hopes the fossil will be used to educate others rather than remain in
Well, the
private
theory
collections.
is this. Have you read more about this? The theory is
Misleading enough.
this is the part of the crane used on the Flintstones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Flintstones.
Giant.
Wait, the Flintstones.
Flintstones. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
Oh, no. Not this. Who did this? Who started this?
Okay, we got another poll.
No, yeah.
But
Do you think they play
this,
this at every dig site?
this mess or the original instrumental? Which would you rather hear?
We can't. We're going to overwhelm people with polls today.
Or would you rather never hear
By the
a
way,
poll
the
again?
new poll, people would 64% prefer Baby Shark to do the Freddy.
Yeah.
I think there's an
It's only gonna go up.
age bias here. I'm not familiar with the great song "Do the Freddy."
What about the other poll, the Mud Falcon poll?
How many would buy a Mud Falcon T-shirt? Once again, the Mud Falcons, our idea for that'd be a great T-shirt. Very
Yeah.
obscure.
Yeah, it's coming any day.
Look for it in December.
We'll let you know. You're more than welcome to take over.
There we go.
and get this done.
2021.
Oh, if you want it done this
today.
week, yeah. you can-
Okay, we're now at 60% say they'd buy a Mud Falcons T-shirt. That sounds pretty good to me. Okay, Christy, what else?
The case against a Florida man accused of harboring ducks and wild chickens has been dropped after he persuaded authorities that the birds are truly free range. The Orlando Sentinel reports 59-year-old Felix Guerrera won't have to pay a fine of $1,000 a day to Orange County for illegally keeping backyard birds.
$1,000 a day?
Yeah,
Jeez.
Guerrera's yard has an edible jungle of avocado, banana, and cherry trees, ginger
I
plants,
have a
and
friend
pineapple.
who was an edible. Oh wait, it's a jungle of edibles.
Oh, I see.
I think
His garden attracts butterflies, bees, and an occasional bear.
Ah.
The county received an anonymous complaint that he was keeping wild birds.
And making love to them.
And what the hell's wrong with you?
they're going to put up a lot of squawk.
Inspectors cited him after spotting ducks in this driveway. Guerrera said he's tried to chase them away, but they keep coming back.
I wear
He
gloves.
appealed to the commissioner's office. The county dropped the case on Thursday.
This one's my wife.
Why is the county concerned about a bunch of birds?
Yeah, I don't
They're
understand.
wild birds.
The county wasn't. A neighbor was,
Said
apparently.
it before, I'll say it again. I want how many chickens you need to start a good chicken?
Well, you want to bring Oskar in on this?
I want some eggs. Chicken eggs. How many? 4? You need 4 at least. Okay. All right.
You do not
I need
want.
4 chickens.
You do not want to
I
have.
need 4 chickens. I already got
You're
a
going to
coop.
attract coyotes and
Huh?
raccoons to your yard.
You
Can
can't.
you
keep-
imagine the lady dogs just seeing chickens in the backyard?
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah, you
lose their mind.
You don't want a chicken
Huh?
in your backyard.
And for those of you who let your chickens free range, I get it. But how do they know to stop at the road?
They heard the joke.
I know. I've run across this a couple of times recently, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? You can't get out of the street.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't see you being able to handle chickens.
Oh, I'd love it. Get
No,
some
you'd
chickens.
hate it. You'd hate it.
We should get a co-op. Chicken co-op.
They have them, and you can
It's
rent
called a
them. They
coop.
just-
Oh,
a
that's
co-op
right.
coop.
Sorry. I meant to go in on a chicken
Yeah.
egg
They
business.
have, you can rent. They'll bring the little coop and the chickens and everything, set you up.
They do that?
Yeah.
They bring it
There's
to
a
your
store. There's a
Absolutely.
store 3 miles from here that'll do that for you.
Yeah.
Now, don't get chickens.
Absolutely.
Get bees.
You think bees better?
Yeah, you'd be a better
Wait minute, hold on.
beekeeper.
What am I hearing?
Yeah, bees. Yeah.
Okay, honey.
Keep bees.
You realize you're talking to a guy
Honey's
whose
good
ice
forever.
machine broke and he had to call the FBI. You're not going to be able
Yes,
to.
because nobody knows me better than Tom.
Really?
Go ahead.
You do not want chickens. Trust me.
How
on
do you
this.
know?
Okay, get them so you can tell me I'm right after you want to get rid of them. It's not for everybody.
No, it's not.
Are you saying chickens are for you?
No, I don't want chickens.
How about bees? Bees and honey?
Well, you
Bees
got
make
plenty
honey.
of room for chickens.
I don't want
All
chickens.
kinds of chicken. You got all kinds of chicken space.
I have dogs, like an American.
You're probably.
I'm surprised your kids don't want chickens. All they have to do is say, "Daddy, I want chickens," and
No, we're not
Man.
getting chickens.
Chick, become a reptile guy. Become a like you own a bunch of weird exotic reptiles and
Yes.
you take to birthday parties and
Yes.
stuff. Do it.
I
Do it
wear
as
a
a side
safari.
gig.
I wear a safari hat,
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
vest. I'm Captain Chick.
that's exactly
This
what I was
here's the
gonna say.
northeastern pit viper.
Anybody got a Band-Aid?
Getting a little woozy. Hurry up.
The convulsions begin at the taint.
My tongue's going numb. Yes, the convulsions begin at the taint.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us here in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Glad to be here. Christy Lee's over there. This is Tom speaking. That's Ace. That's Chick. That's Josh.
Hi.
We've been joined by comedian David Dyer.
Perfect.
Here we go.
I was warned,
Yeah.
not being a big fan of pornography. I hadn't seen a 70s era porn mustache in quite a while.
Yeah. Looks good, doesn't it?
Wow.
A little bit of nostalgia on my face.
Yeah. That is a serious
Why have you
mustache.
done that?
Yeah,
Why
why?
not? You know what? I'm married 26 years. I got no excitement in my life.
Oh,
Grow some facial
so
hair.
you joining the village people?
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty good.
I got bill. Thanks. I appreciate that, Josh. I got bills to pay. I'll dance around
So what do
in
you
some chaps. Why not?
So you're now a male
I'm
dancer?
branching out.
Plus, you're a firefighter. It seems like
Yeah.
a firefighter.
Oh,
sort of
there you
thing.
go.
It's
You
kind
can wear
of
your
a firefighter.
firefighter costume and
I would
become
think
It's
one
not
of-
a costume. It's an actual equipment, Christy.
I would think
Not if
that
you're dancing. It's a costume.
being a firefighter, wouldn't that be problematic with the seal for the oxygen?
No, not. You can have a mustache. You cannot have a beard. You cannot have facial hair down here.
Wouldn't
but
it
you can
catch
have
on
a mustache.
fire? I'm trying to be.
Wouldn't
Well,
it catch on fire?
I'm wearing a mask in the fire. So
Man,
no.
there's a good blend of colors in that thing.
Thank you, Josh. I love the fact that Josh likes it. You know what? That's the reaction you get. Most women.
Mostly
thank
from
you,
guys.
Chick.
Yeah,
Most women hate
That's why
it.
those were
Women
very
hate
popular
it.
with
I
Freddie
hate it.
Mercury.
Right. Most women hate it. Most guys will come up and secretly go, "I love it." And you're like,
It is
why
a
don't you go in there?
Freddie Mercury
No.
mustache.
It is kind of a Freddie Mercury
Yeah.
No overbite.
mid 70s gay male mustache. to be
Okay.
very
It kind of
frank
is, but it's,
Trying to reach a new demo.
of whatever.
There you go.
There's some great mustache. Tom Selleck, Jason Lee, and My Name is Earl, Bob Kavoyan, and now Dave Dyer.
Thank you very much.
4 killer
So
mustaches.
your wife likes it.
You know what? It's starting to a little
Grow
bit.
on her?
Yes. Not literally.
Well, I understand that
started-
she's growing one also to look just
Hers
like
is
you.
thicker than mine, for God's sake. That Mediterranean blood.
Sorry, that was a joke. We have a lot to get to here.
Yeah, women don't take to that joke well.
Oh, sorry.
Have you seen women that
Hair on
after
their face?
menopause they get that and they don't do anything about it?
Why don't
Oh,
they do
yeah.
anything about it?
I don't know.
I've always wondered that.
I don't understand that
Given
either.
up.
Hey, whatever you're into is okay with me. It's
I
an
think they've
interesting look
given
for
up
you,
by
David.
that
Thanks
point.
very much.
It's kind of throwing me. You are, in fact, a legit firefighter.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
bravo
Not a
to-
costume, Christy. I
bravo to
don't show up to kids' parties. And
And I
I
applaud
wasn't-
you for going 2 minutes and 42 seconds without mentioning the fact that
Cross-training?
you're doing CrossFit.
no, I'm not going to mention it. I'm not
Lifting
gonna
a
mention
tire
it.
somewhere?
Nope.
or-
By the way, your car's overturned in the parking lot there, Josh.
Oh, you've graduated up to not just one tire, but all 4.
This-
Four in a whole car.
The second rep will be turning it back over.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Shocking the system.
As a CrossFitter, do you look at things and go, I could flip that over?
No, not really.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's
Yeah.
move on. Christy Lee is at the news desk. What do you got?
Well, we were talking off the air about being hot at a baseball game because we were talking about I have a grandmother that I took to a baseball game when she was very elderly and she never moved and it was 100 degrees on the field and she kept putting ice cubes on her wrists, and she said, it keeps me cool.
Gotcha. You know
I'd
who
never heard of that.
Some of my favorite people on the planet are old women who love baseball.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just love that.
Yeah.
Something very
loved
charming
baseball.
about it.
I remember. Hey, old Lonnie Johnson.
Oh, yeah?
Went to third base with him.
Did you, Gertrude?
no.
Is that right?
My grandmother.
Now,
I brought this
when
up
you
for
say
a
you went to
reason.
third, you mean he gave you a tour of the baseball field?
Yeah.
That's what he wanted
And
to
it
do.
wasn't something untoward in the back of a DeSoto, you pervert.
Go ahead.
My grandmother in her late 80s, she was always a big Tigers fan. Used to watch all the Tigers fans. She wore her Cecil Fielder jersey.
Sure.
Sitting in her chair watching the Tigers.
yeah?
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah,
Ah,
she loved
what
it.
a
She knew
great
all the
story.
stats and everything. Everybody's-
Yes. Old ladies are like sabermetricians. They know a lot
My
of that stuff.
grandmother is dead, I will remind you, chick.
I'll never forget.
Whose isn't?
Never forget Norm Cash took me to third base.
Oh, again, he gave you a tour of the baseball field?
No, we were in the back of a.
All right, Gertie, we got it.
Really gave you the high hard one, huh?
That was a
Oh, boy.
one,
But ladies, if
one
you're
tasty dude, that Norm Cash.
Maybe the old
you're out-
knuckleball, as they say.
I'm sorry. Well, this,
Give her the old knuckleball.
this is for ladies. I'm sorry.
this story is for ladies who are hot and their boobs are sweaty.
Oh, this happens to many a bridesmaid in the summer.
Polar products, bridesmaids.
I always hear bridesmaids at summer weddings complain about their boob sweat.
Well, I guess I could see that.
And that's, of course, because Josh is Googling bridesmaidboobsweat.com.
I may,
Or maybe he's
I have
hitting.
my proclivities, you have yours.
Maybe he's hitting on the bridesmaids, and that's what they tell him.
I see. I was at a wedding not too long ago. One of the bridesmaids hit the dirt.
Oh, no kidding.
Little toasty.
She fainted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, maybe this would have helped her. Polar Products, a company that specializes in hot and cold therapy, has come out with a product to combat boob sweat, ladies.
Huh.
Freezable bra inserts called Cool 58 Bra Coolers. These mini ice packs resemble the silicone inserts that women don for enhancing their curves. You put them in the fridge or freezer for an hour. The boob pack chills to a comfortable 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, if you left them in the freezer, I don't think it'd be a little chillier than that.
Yeah, no kidding. And then
Yeah.
I think
And
if
they
you
say
just
the
put the
effect
regular
lasts up to 2 hours.
mushy, if they in the refrigerator, they'd get cool, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I would think.
Right.
Yeah, but these must be filled with something that doesn't freeze.
But they're in the shape of, so it's like
Two
those,
boobs?
It's like those little mini falsy things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, you know that you're gonna put those in the freezer, and Uncle Earl's gonna come over, and I couldn't find the ice. I put these special cubes in, and he's got your boob coolers in his martini.
Sprained my thumb, but I just hold this in my hand like this.
Now, for $2 an hour, you'll hold their breast for them during the ceremony, won't you, Josh?
Sure, yeah.
Nice, cool hands.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Sometimes he does it for free. Don't you do it for free?
Well, the first one's free, and then
Yeah.
you say, hey, if I'm going to do this again.
I went to an outdoor wedding in Virginia, and it was 100 degrees, and one of the bridesmaids hit the dirt
Oh, boy.
mid ceremony. Of course, the
Did you help her up?
guy doing the ceremony was going on a little bit long there.
Ah.
Padre.
That was a destination wedding, wasn't
Yeah,
it? I know how you love those.
Yeah, that was great. The destination was less of a present. Spent $2,000 to get there.
They expect that, right? No gift if you travel. I thought that was the rule.
No. No.
I thought it was anything over 10 miles.
No.
You don't have to get a gift.
There's no
That's
gifts.
how I've been
wish.
operating.
Oh, you are so naive, my friend.
Implied no gifts.
So naive.
Christy, would you wear these? Have you looked up these bra?
I did look them up, and
bra
they don't look
coolers?
uncomfortable. They look all right. I mean, I don't really have that. Mine aren't that big to really worry about it.
They don't get too sweaty.
Not really. I don't go outside much when it's hot. I'm becoming chick.
Try and stay inside.
Yeah.
That's where it's
Not a
all
lot.
happening, man.
Not to belabor the obvious, wouldn't that make your
Nipples stand out?
protruding attributes of
No,
your
I think you
protruding
put them
attributes?
underneath. You'd put them here. You wouldn't
But
put them right here. You'd put them
But still,
underneath.
Wouldn't that make them cool and thus?
No, I don't. I don't
more,
know. I'll try them. I'll order a pair and try them for you.
okay.
Why not?
You're a team player.
Yeah.
Sure.
Actually, they'd be
Josh,
great
you
for
wanna try
bike
a pair?
riding.
Try a pair?
Try a pair.
No.
Well, you have to have a bra to hold them in.
Don't tell him that yet. He's actually offended.
Only because this
I
has come up
didn't.
before, and he got just as mad the last time.
I did not insinuate that he needed
It's
one,
like you're stupid.
Now,
but he would have to
let
have
me
one to
ask you
hold
this.
them up.
Would this work in a similar way for men?
I don't know. Do you have
Probably.
ball
What
What
sweat?
would we have to
In-
cool off? Our testicles?
In a jockstrap, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could put one of them in there, I bet. It would
I've never
fit.
had
You
a
could just lay it
problem-
in like
I've
this.
never had a problem with sweating there.
He does, apparently.
Yeah, I know. He's all.
Every day,
I do
ball
too. I
powder.
could
You have like a ball powder you use? Honestly, every day, or
I
you
have
just talking?
Yes.
there's a cream that turns
Real
into
dumb.
a powder.
Fresh balls.
I would have thought the opposite.
Oh, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
No, seriously. No, I have a spray cream and then a cream.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
what-
yeah.
So
You
what?
apply
Takes
it yourself?
It takes you 2.5 hours for a shower?
No, I have my dog apply it, Dave. Of course I apply it myself.
you
I just
never
did it
know.
this morning.
You do it every day.
It's nice and comfy.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
I don't want to see pictures of that.
I've never powdered my.
You never done that.
No, I've done it after, like, you spend a day at a theme park and things chafe or whatever. You gotta
Well, see, if you
things
powder
up.
them in advance, the chafing will be reduced, you see.
Oh.
It's prevention. It's the key to good health.
Yeah, but my legs are. I don't really get chafing that bad.
How long have you been doing this?
I don't know. I usually buy like 6 cans at a time.
So what's that, like a week and a half?
no. They last
Use a can a day?
weeks.
I'm surprised when you walk, white powder doesn't come out.
Yeah, like a cloud.
You've got to be
Yeah.
careful not to apply too much,
Right.
or it will, in fact, permeate the jeans, and it's a little bit embarrassing.
Proactive scrotal management.
That's
believe
what I
it's
like
called,
to
right?
think of it.
Yeah.
I have
you
never
very
heard of
much.
I
such a thing.
honestly think that you don't, and this is my opinion, but I don't think you need it at all. You just like the complicated process of it. That's what I think.
Gives you a nice little bracing chill in the morning.
How do you do it? Do you put it in your hand and then cup, or do you spray it out of the bottle?
That's why I was asking.
Well, there's 2 different kinds.
All right.
There's the one that is in the pump squirter bottle,
Oh, that's right. It's a cream, you said.
and then you apply that one, and then it kind of turns into a powder. And the other one's just a spray. It's just like foot spray.
I see.
In fact, if you run out
You
of the
use
one,
you use foot spray too?
You have athlete's taint?
So
if you mix them up,
You've used your ball powder on your foot powder on your balls before?
let's not be so graphic.
You were just going to say you can use it for
Yeah,
both.
sure. I'm not sure what there's the distinction.
Well,
is.
don't get upset at her.
Well, there's a thing called sack spray,
Sack spray.
dry ice body powder. Well, there's a lot of this stuff.
Speaking of sprays, I went to the beautiful Cincinnati Zoo the other day.
Yes?
Boy, those hippos have a very interesting defense mechanism.
They sure do.
You know the
they will
phrase-
propeller that diarrhea.
You know the phrase "hit the fan."
Yeah,
that is one odd thing, Mother Nature.
Did you laugh out loud when you saw it?
And it wasn't just me. There was they also have a thing in which
He was howling.
they've got this beautiful thing where you can see them underwater.
Sure.
yes.
Yeah.
Thick glass. And I was kind of at the back of a large group of people, and all of a sudden they were all howling. But to get the full spray effect, you have to go see the above ground. Very nice.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Oh, lovely.